into it immediately, it looks like. And we're going to be on board with Hamstar, the captain of the team. It's going to be Str8, opposing captain here to start this one off. We're going to see where they're going to be headed. And it looks like, I mean, there's players all over the map right now. The camo fight's going to be going down here. We do have Str8 looking for that one. A teammate does look like is going to pop that and slam it home. But Generic will be there for the cleanup. Finds one, finds two. And that is going to be a nice opener there for the side of Waystation as Hamstar trying to stay alive, trades out with the melee. And I mean, it's just early trades back and forth, and it does look like Str8 Tilted will be the first one to flip a point and get some points on the board.
Yes, sir, in the position of scoring that they want to be, stepping up to the plate and just really coming through early on for their team. But, you know, this is Strongholds, where quick rotates and quick, concise victories just to hold to clock stop exactly like that, what it said, just to prevent the enemy from scoring a little bit can be what sets you apart here in these games. But with 10 points under their belt, they are in the position of scoring that they want to be. Hutch, Million, as well as Widowmaker, top slayers in the lobby, both with 3 kills already on the board and only 1 minute on the clock.
Yep, we're going to see, I mean, it's going to be AB control here for Str8 Tilted. And Waystation is going to be spawning up here towards A, trying to get some control here as they maintain the C control and just trying to push out. But they're going to lose 2 players as both Humble and Generic have fallen. Only Z-Cell was traded out on the other side. You're going to see the shock rifle here in the hands of Hutch as they're going to move up towards A, just looking for these points. And that's going to be a great shot there on towards, I believe that was Humble that just went down. You can see the pings coming out, the communication from Str8 Tilted currently on point. I thought that hit for sure, but it doesn't matter. Hutch is going to clean up from all the way at the top, finds a second to go with it, the double on the board. I mean, it's just all Str8 Tilted right now. Waystation will actually flip over B, though, so that does mean they are going to be picking up some points. But Str8 Tilted is just lighting up the feed right now, and there they are on towards C, as they're going to pick that one up as well.
Mr. Humble, excuse me, Mr. Humble stepping up here on the top of Attic. He rotates around a battery window, gets some shots down onto C site. We're going to see his perspective as the B site right underneath of him is being controlled. He drops down to get that back smack onto a Z-Soul. Z-Soul goes down. The B site is controlled by Humble. Humble again takes a fall once again. Going to see the perspective here of Hutch. He had the invis. He got the B site. He brought his team back into a position of scoring. They're approaching the 70-point mark, as 70-5 is, Shio, a heck of a way to start off this match.
Yeah, but it does look like a player has dropped out on the side of Str8 Tilted. We might have had a player crash, so I do believe that's going to be ended. And we're going Str8 Tilted. And the side of Waystation opening break once again. And you're going to see a couple players, it looks like, drop down towards that camo. And I think it's an early Waystation camo here.
You'll see the perspective of Generic as he steps up and gets a well-placed nade over the bridge. But man, 3 players down quickly on the side of Waystation. Take a fall, which is going to give Str8 Tilted the opportunity of maybe, you know, getting a little bit of a comeback here in this game, or at least, you know, paving a smooth road to continue their lead forward.
If you're going to see, that was just Widowmaker just flying in with the grapple, and the shock rifle gets taken down, though, by Hamstar, who is going to be on towards this B point, trying to get this cap through, and is going to succeed. So early on, that's going to be Waystation picking up some early time here, as they're going to be in control of B and C. We're going to be on board with Hutch, trying to move towards B, and is going to get that smackdown, but it will be one shot, has to retreat, try to stay alive, and not make the aggressive play on here towards B, but is actually going to catch Zowski up top, and that does mean that's going to be Str8 Tilted here on towards the B point. The covering fire from the teammate is there, the shock rifle in hand as well. So you know Hutch is ready to go to work, and is going to have that shock rifle to start firing them off.
And the grappling hook in tow to kind of get away from that situation. Effective maneuvering. We also see Widowmaker as he pushing the A site, pushing some pressure, trying to maintain control of that. They are in a position of scoring. And right now you see the score at the bottom is 14-14. But don't forget to factor the previous points from the first game, as they will be a factor as we move forward here in this match.
Yep, definitely. So it looks like they're tied, but it turns out Str8 Tilted's actually like 70 points in the lead as of right now. But Waystation does get that flip. Str8 Tilted got the non-optimal trade. They took C and gave up AB for it. So now they're going to be the ones fighting back from this kind of a little bit awkward position. We're getting on board again with Hamstar going up top. trying to just maintain control of A as his teammates fall. That's going to be B now, flipped over in favor of Str8 Tilted. Camo in the hands of Z-Cell right now, working down bottom middle, trying to figure out where exactly they want to go, where they want to direct this pressure. Str8 Tilted is going to be set up. They look like they're pretty content to just play defensively. Going to go in for that back smack. There you go. Reset on B as well. Gets the teammate support as well. There you go. Double kill on the board for Z-Cell, starting off 5-2 with 3 assists. So, you know, that's a lot of engagements already early on here from the side of Str8 Tilted, and they are just working their way. They're going to go for that trip cap, actually, and that will be a lot of points going over to the side of Str8 Tilted here early on in this reset.
Great control there from Z-Cell, yet once again demonstrating excellence. Got the stick on. I don't call that a trade. I call that a win. Got the double kill on the board. Going to flip over here to the perspective of Hamstar as he's sitting here at top attic. He's looking from this window down into the whirlpool room. He sees some enemies down there. He's trying to just maintain control. This is a great place to sit and to watch, to provide cover for your teammates. You get to see the crosses. You get to see the rotates between different zones. And that's effectively what he's able to execute. And someone comes up from behind, Widowmaker, not making anyone a widow today. And the last player alive currently on the side of Str8 Tilted is none other than Hutch, as he takes a trade here in the A site, giving once again an opportunity for Str8 Tilted to continue to gain this lead.
Yep, we're going to see that's going to be a trip cap here coming in from the side of Wastage just about. They're going to finish off that kill on towards Widowmaker there, on towards A. That does mean a lot of points are going to tick over to their side. It was only kind of temporary there, though, as you're going to see C will get picked up by Str8 Tilted. B as well, going in favor of the opposing team. You're going to see Humble trying to just play some defense here. Top B side here in Pipes isn't able to find anything and will actually get taken down in the process. So he's going to drop, hit the floor, and we're going to see again 2 go down here. He's just, that guy's just hanging off the edge there. Okay, just sure, out in the middle, halfway up the wall, why not? Camo will be slammed home by Str8, so it will get used up, but does go down in the process. That was a great nade actually by Waystation to make sure that power up was essentially denied. If you can't have it, the other team can't have it either. That's a big flip actually, and again, it's another triple cap for Waystation. This is their 3rd of the game.
I mean, something, maybe they want to win this. Stepping up to the plate and getting these types of captures back to back, I think that's evidence that they might be able to do just that. But remember, they are kind of already down by a considerable portion. We're only going to see about less than 100 points being needed on the side of Str8 Tilted in order to come through and get this win.
Yep, we're going to see the push will be coming up towards the top. You're going to see A does look like it's going to be ticking over. Generic is just looking for this last player up here with that shock rifle in hand. Is going to pop down, and surprise, there's 2 players there. Is not going to come out on top of that engagement. Hutch takes him down. And this will be more points ticking over to the side of Str8 Tilted. 80 points away from the victory as of right now. So you know that the side of Waystation does need to step it up for the time being. You're going to see another 2 go down. Humble will fall. Sowski will fall. I'm hoping that player doesn't spawn in because that will be a little bit awkward here. But for the time being, we are still going. As a, oh boy. All right, well.
Yep.
This might be another reset.
We didn't lock the lobby, folks, so this is what happens. We got stray folks coming in, and I think they're now realizing that, and they're just going to go ahead and end the game. We are going to see that point 133 to 67. We're going to have to do a little bit of math. These 66 points and confirm this oddball victory here at Recharge.
Yep, we are going to be back in and right out of the gate once again. It's all in for the camo, it looks like pretty early on. It's going to be tossed home here by Humble, though. Will pick it up. It's actually going to go down, but the nade there at the very end gets the afterlife from the grave. Hamstar trying to run down one player and actually gets taken out by a beautifully placed nade there by Str8. Str8 comes in, picks up the kill. They're going to actually lose A and B off the rip, so that does mean Waystation is going to be scoring some very badly needed points for the time being. As you're going to see, Str8's going to be working the way towards top BR, looking for Hamstar up top, and is going to have to back down from that fight as he's getting double peeked. But right here, I mean, this is a pretty good start here out of Waystation. They're doing a really nice job of just hanging in there. Right as I say that, Zowski's going to go down. This may open up A here, depending unless someone can get into defend in time. But no, Str8's going to go huge, finds 2. And that's going to be A and C now in this favor of Str8 Tilted.
They got the control, and they have 10% of the time they need. Remember, folks, bottom left on the red side, they only need 66 points to confirm this victory. But on the blue side, they're going to need 178. So, as Shio said, much-needed points early on from the blue team, getting them totally up to 23. And now we're going to see them kind of be past total points accrued for this game as they approach halfway to victory at 33 points. They're going to be halfway there. Are they able to maintain this and get this first win?
Yep, we're going to see. I mean, they're going to be ticking dangerously close here now. 30 points away from the victory. Waste Station is going to have to go. They're on towards B, but B is the one you already have. You need to get to A or you need to get to C, but 2 are going to go down. Generic's going to fall as well. Str8's going to get taken out as Hamstar's going to be on here towards A, it looks like. So A and C actually both going right now over to Waste Station. We're going to see Widowmaker trying to make the jump up here to get on towards these C players, but that's a trip cap here by the side of Waste Station. And if they can hold this for a while, I mean, this is going to shoot their score up by an incredible number.
It certainly is. Double the amount of points. Look at them going up still. They have control. I think they've gotten a good 30 points from this control already. Make that close to 40. Looks like B-Site's getting touched, but not for long. They're back in a position of scoring, and man, they're only 100 points away from confirming this victory.
Yeah, I mean, this was definitely not how I was expecting it to go at all, but the player's going to be here on towards B. The needler shots are going to come out. They're actually going to deny that again. The plasma grenade got the kill, which means B is still in favor of Waste Station. Str8 Tilted will finally get a zone. It looks like they'll be able to lock up C, but all of a sudden, it's 20 points right now needed for Str8 Tilted, but it's only going to be about 70 here for Waste Station. They're going to be on towards B. I don't know if the defense is here from the side of Waste Station. There's players all around, but they're all going down. That's going to be 2 dead off the rip. Str8 trying to just play some defenses. Going to get taken out. Hamstar drops down from above. Is going to get on towards B. Falls. And the time is still ticking there over to the side of Str8 Tilted, 10 points away. And I don't know right now if a player from Waste Station is going to be able to touch a point as the time ticks over. It's going to be 3, 2, and okay. Oh no, Hamster's going to get in. So this actually might stall it a little bit right at the very last second. Oh no, okay, there it goes. I lied.
There's the 66 points, and that is going to be confirmed victory from the side of Str8 Tilted.
Yep, they're going to pick this one up. They should be ending this match shortly. There you go. And that is going to be, I mean, that was a really good comeback, honestly. And we're looking forward to maybe possibly some more as we're getting ready. We are in the game, and it is going to be Str8 Tilted up 1-0. We'll be on board with Widowmaker to start. He's looking for that camo player, and that player's not even going to get a chance to slam it home. The power-up's going to fall on the ground, but I don't know if anyone's going to be able to... Oh, never mind. I was about to say, don't think anyone can grab that, but nope. Widowmaker says, it's mine. Thank you very much.
Yeah, him and Hutch seem to be like the loot players. I'm telling you, because it seems like every moment that we see them, they have something in their hands. They've got control of something, and they're using it, and they're trying to use that to get the upper hand. But here early on, we're going to see the perspective of Widowmaker, see how many Widows he can make as he steps up to the plate with this invis and see how he can use it. That invis now just depletes. And we're going to see 5-4. I think that tied 5-5 here in this Slayer Magic Aquarius. Great shot caller. Means he's indicating where these players are. He's communicating with that built-in navigation system. Love to see that shot caller achievement.
Yep, I mean, that's the ping, the communication coming in from the team. They know exactly what they're doing. As they're going to see, I mean, again, it's just even back and forth fighting for the time being. You see Zowski there to trade out. I mean, they're just there to be with their team. They're there to trade things out when necessary, and they're doing a fantastic job of it right now. It's going to be tied up dead even 8-8. As you can see, like, again, actually, Hamstar, I think, just spawned right in the line of sight there of Hutch. But again, like, there's 2 players here from Waste Station here to defend. So anywhere that you go right now as a Str8 Tilted player, you're facing 2 Waste Station players. And they're there for that double challenge, right? As I say that, Zowski goes right into a Str8 Tilted double challenge. That's 4 dead for Waste Station.
Great analyst, Shio, once again, proving why it's great to be in the bench with you, forecasting the events, and as you're done saying it, we see evidence of what you said, confirming once again how these teams are working together, being there for one another. Passive awareness of teammate positions can be what puts you in the position you need to be. in order to be there for your comrade. 14-10, up by 4 here in the Slayer match at Aquarius.
If we're going to see, I mean, that's going to be an early lead. Basically, that 1-4 dead is basically everything right now. That's the difference between these two teams. As you're going to see Str8 Tilted, the players here with those dino nades are going to go flying forward. I think that Z-Cell that just goes flying in, picks up 1 kill. 1 gets traded back there on towards Cert, and another as Z-Cell will finally fall. But right now, it does look like it's just evening up. Hamstar is going to find another one. That's going to be the second of the map for him. Generic actually is 6, is currently 6 and 5 with a high number of engagements there. That's going to be Zowski finding one, looking for the second that he knows is nearby. But it doesn't look like that Way Station is going to let this one go quietly for the time being. It's going to be 21-15 currently in the scoreline. A Str8 Tilted picking up some kills from behind. I believe that was Cert that found that one. Just shot him in the back. Free kill, basically. And we're going to see right now how Way Station is going to try to set up. I mean, you're already down by 7, so that lead is beginning to stretch out. It's still early, so you don't really have to worry too much about it. But at some point, that's going to be a concern, and you're going to have to just play your life a little more. I mean, right here, 3 go down again for the side of Way Station. That's now an 11-point lead early on. And, I mean, you got to slow it down. You got to talk to each other a little bit more here. Try to slow down the things. Str8 Tilted is kind of running at you. You can let them come to you. You don't have to run out to meet them in every single situation. But for the time being, and Way Station seems perfectly happy to just keep up the pace.
See the perspective here of Z-Cell, top Slayer in the entire lobby. He's going to step up to the plate and get his 11th kill. We see 2 players down once again on the side of Way Station. Generic in a battle with nothing more than a dynamo and Z-Cell's grenade, but that's going to be what sets him into another death. Z-Cell gets his 12th kill on the board, up by now 14 points, 32-18.
We're going to see Z-Cell with currently 12 and 5 right now. Cert 10 and 4 as well. The players are putting up numbers early on in this match. It's currently 36-19. So this is an enormous double, like just doubling this lead right now of the side of Way Station. Str8 Tilted. You're going to see Z-Cell grabs onto that heat wave. He's going to just start firing that one off, looking for some bounces for those kills. As you're going to see, I mean, Way Station, you got to slow the game down here. You got to stay together. You got to group up, basically, because you're just getting calmed out and you're losing a lot of these 1v1 engagements. That's a killing spree on the board now for Z-Cell. 14 and 5 in a Slayer match right now is going absolutely off in this match. But yeah, Way Station just needs to kind of group up. You are down heavily. Okay, it's 20 points now. This is... You die 8 more times and it's over, and you need to kill them 28 more times. I don't know. So this is a... Oh, no, don't do it to them. And the teammate does it to them. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, we got a combination of really strong players right now. Z-Cell, Cert, and Widowmaker. In combination of Hutch. Look at the assists from Hutch. 9 assists on the board. 8 assists from Widowmaker. The output of damage, and they're right there with one another. Like you mentioned, Shio, I don't think I've seen an engagement where there's not more than one player on the side of Way Station that's getting shot at the same time.
And we're going to see right here, I mean, it's going to be... I mean, it's only maybe 3 more on the board. Str8 Tilted just kind of popping in the formalities at this point, as they're going to... Oh, Z-Cell is just going to be picking heads left, right, and center, it looks like. There's only 2 more kills here. Way Station looking for 4 more to try to avoid the Staketacular here. But with only 1 kill left, I don't know if that's going to happen in particular. You're going to see the camo in the hands of Cert. I don't think the camo left the hands of Str8 Tilted the entire game, as the heat wave almost always in their hands. And there you go. It's going to come through. That's going to be a 50-26 win. Coming running right for that OS out of the gate. You have no oddball you got to look for. These guys don't care about that. They want that OS.
See the perspective here of Hamstar as he gets some shots underneath a tower from across the map. First kill on the board from Z-Cell. Make that a second kill on the board as Z-Cell once again confirming that it's no sweat off of his brow to continue to perform and to slay the enemy team.
Yep, you're going to see that. I believe the OS is finally going to get slammed home, I think, by Widowmaker. But Str8 Tilted is going to start getting shot in the back. The spawns are going to flip out. Hutch trying to just stay alive and get over towards that point. as all of Waste Station looks like they're spawning out on the other side of the map. You can see them coming up, but it's going to be all straight tilted in the hill for the time being, as they're all just kind of waiting for Waste Station to make an appearance, and Waste Station's kind of vanished off the map. I don't know if they're going for the long flank here, but where they're going, it looks like, yeah, they wrapped all 4 players around the back. I think someone on Straight Tilted finally heard it and had to turn around, but it does look like it's a huge success here. Only 1 player left. It's going to be the sniper, and I think Widowmaker just threw it off the map. You're just like, no, we don't want to give that over to Waste Station. I'm just going to chuck it, and yeah, he literally just turned and tossed it off the map. So, smart play there. Coming out of Straight Tilted. They're looking for that denial. That's going to be the Shroud screen as well coming out of Humble. Trying to make use of those power-ups here early as the hit is coming in again from the side of Straight Tilted. And it's going to be 2 down on either side. Hamstar and Generic, last one's alive, trying to defend the hills. You're going to see a big pop and a nade. Down goes Generic. And it does look like Straight Tilted is going to reclaim possession of this hill.
Humble gets 1 kill, goes for the second. Widowmaker is able to come back and prevent that from occurring. But look at this strong performance here from the side of Straight Tilted. Once again, as we move into round 3, 2 points under their belt for 2 wins in tonight's series of games, and make that 1 point under their belt in this King of the Hill match as they approach 25% of the way to confirming this entire series for their second victory in this season.
Yeah,
man, that repulsor and the pistol. You know, I forgot they added the pistol, man. It's a deadly combination when you can use that pistol up close. The time to kill is so much faster than the BR. So any adversary who is effective with that pistol is an adversary I don't want to be up against.
No, 100%. As I mean, the pistol just fires so quickly and so fast. As we're going to see, you know, the players are going to be falling. That's going to be 3 dead actually for Straight Tilted, as you're going to see the players moving in towards next. That's going to be a nice reposition here by Zcel, trying to get around the back here, but they are going to have to deal with the players on the point, and that is going to be Waste Station currently set up. You're going to be, well, I mean, they're going to pick up the early kills here. The flank, I think, though, coming in from Hutch should find one from the back. That's going to be a second. Generic will trade out, though. So this does mean right now, unless, no, that's going to be 3 dead. Hamstar's the last one alive here, trying to defend the point, as that player's going to hop up into the tower, but, I mean, that's going to be Waste Station basically just cleared out for the time being.
It really is. We're going to see Str8's perspective here as he's going to continue to guard the site. He knows that an enemy is over there toward the nest. See that nade flop up. That's evidence. All he needs. You got a sniper from above him putting shots down on this. See the perspective of Widowmaker. They're all guarding from the nest. Great job working together. Effective use of the Shroud screen to continue to guard that site. And man, let's switch over here to Zcel and see. He's on the respawn, so the entire team just took a fall there on Straight Tilted. They're on respawn. They're going to try to regain control of this site. And as Zcel approaches, he's going to see 2 of the enemies there. He puts 1 nade on. He saw both of them hurt. He's going to grab that heat wave and do a little bit of a rotate here. He looks up toward the sandbags. He gets 1 shot onto John. Unfortunately, couldn't able to connect, and Humble comes up from underneath. John with 10 kills on the board, leading the lobby. Generic stepping up to the plate with gameplay that's anything but generic.
Nope, absolutely. We're going to see, again, Generic is going to have that sniper out. He's going to hit that shot, but he's not able to finish that one off, unfortunately, with the follow-up from the BR. Instead, is going to be perfectly okay to just hop onto the point. Works around the smoke screen. Is not going to hit the no-scope, it looks like. And is going to be forced to have to shoot through the smoke shroud, but will fall at the end. They were so close to picking it up, it looks like, but Waste Station is going to get torn apart from the sides. Humble's going to be the last one alive. Coming in on towards that point, is in the 1v1 with Hutch, is not going to pick that one up, and that does mean Straight Tilted will take over this point. The time is going to be taken their way here, it looks like. And I mean, Waste Station is basically going to have one last chance to kind of get on towards this point before it takes over, but it doesn't look like they're going to make it in time, as one player actually will pick it up on the point. The nades are going to fly through. It doesn't look like they'll get there, though, and that's going to be number 2 sent over the way of Straight Tilted. So Waste Station's going to be here up at the new hill, but they're going to get cleared out just as quickly, and they're going to be forced now to spawn on the other end of the map.
Controlling down that A site, we see the perspective here of Str8. He is the top slayer in the entire lobby with 13 total kills. He's been there for his team, and he's been there on lock. We got Widowmaker leading the lobby in assists. Other than Zowski over on the other side with 9 total assists. Str8 gets 1 kill on the site. Can he get the other? No. but Hamstar's not going to push that. Not challenging quite yet. He doesn't want to do that alone. And currently, he's the only pushing that site. We are going to see another player with the heat wave on the site. Widowmaker able to continue to grab some more points toward the progression of the 3rd point in the King of the Hill match here at Livefire.
Yep, we're going to see. I mean, they're going to be halfway to that 3rd tick already. Waste Station is just kind of being forced out of the space. They're going to be coming in through the small door, it looks like here. It's one player's going to be in. It's going to be Hamstar. They're going to be swarming in now, it looks like, as there's going to be a player here towards back B. Should get kind of cornered out and pincered off. The sniper will be picked up by Generic, but his team is falling inside of the hill. He's going to get the leg shot on towards one player. Is able to take down the second. Zisol falls, and he's going to go charging in for that double kill. Picks up both of them. Generic is going to find them both. Is now... Oh my... That was a no-scope?
I think he might have gotten de-scoped right as he shot, but man, headshot. That I'm going to go ahead and call that as approaching their 3rd point, or really their 1st point. We're going to see some effort toward the hill be captured as Waste Station really wants to get that 1st point on the board.
Yeah, we're going to see Generic is still playing defense here, but his teammates are going to fall. It looks like Zisol and Cert came charging forward, broke down the front door with a hammer and said, "Hello, knock knock, it's us." They're going to be making their way, it looks like, towards their 3rd point of the map. I don't think they're going to be able to get stopped as we head towards the fun, or sort of fun one. It's a circle. There's a lot of running around in a circle. And it's going to be over towards that OS spawn. OS not going to be coming up anytime soon here. So it does look like it's going to be straight guns, nades, and whatever else is in the sandbox as we head towards this hill number 4 Waste Station. Playing now for their series lives. They can't afford to give up a single point. So we're going to see where these players are going to be going. But yeah, this is going to be a big opening here from the side of Str8 Tilted. As Waste Station just doing their best to play defense and just try to keep Str8 Tilted out of this hill.
Zisol doing a great job at confirming control, maintaining posture, even against all odds. He came out of that alive. Not only alive, but he came out of that with a sniper. He's watching from the window over his team that's controlling this cart. Cert also has the overshield in tow. Shots on Humble there from the backside as Zisol sees him approaching the hill. Also Zisol with some shots onto Hamstar as well as Jean. Both of them are able to take Zisol down, and we're going to see that hill a little bit of time be captured from the side of Waste Station here in this King of the Hill match at Recharge. Actually, this is Livefire.
Yep, as we're going to see here, I mean, it's going to be on. It's going to be Str8 Tilted here on the hill. They're going to be taking it through, but it looks like the players from the Waste Station are going to become charging in. As you can see, a couple are going to be worked out, and the nades are going to come flying through Generic, just trying to keep these players back. They've done a pretty good job here of maintaining some time. Generic finds one. Ooh. Looking for the second, is not going to be able to get the back smack, but Hamstar is going to be there to trade out instead. Cert's going to be there. It's all going to be on Zowski here on the point, trying to just avoid that sniper, and that's going to be the first hill ticked over in favor of Waste Station, so they're going to stay alive just a little bit longer.
Staying alive, doing work, getting points on the board. Maybe that taste is what they needed to continue that progression throughout. Are we going to see a reverse sweep? Their backs are against the wall. If it's going to happen at all, now is the moment that's going to set that into motion. We're going to see the perspective of Cert here. He's getting some shots onto Humble. Humble takes a fall. He turns around and he sees Zowski. Zowski makes that a perfect on a double kill on the board from Cert. Now the hill is in top mid. This is a cluster as the grenades land onto John. John's one shot there in the pillar. We're going to see the perspective of Hutch as he peeks up here from the secret pathway. Looking also down onto Hamilton. Hamilton tries to get some shots. It's actually Humble. I don't know why I'm saying Hamilton. But yeah, back and forth situation here, and looking like they're going to want to go for that second point on the board. Waste Station putting some work, putting some time in order to collect that second point.
And we're going to see Waste Station will go down 2, though, and it's going to be the grenade channel here, as that's going to be a ninja there on towards Hamstar, it looks like, as Cert picks that one up in the kill feed that you can see. Humble is going to be trying to figure out a way in. I mean, it is basically get up off spawn, chuck grenades, And that's basically what it's going to be here for the time being, as the players inside the hill basically just dance around trying to stay alive. Zsoul is going to be coming in from the back, trying to get some shots in on towards the hill, but it does look like Waystation is going to be in, and they're going to be playing pretty solid D. Generic might get caught out, is going to run into 4 players, it looks like, from Str8 Tilted. And Str8 Tilted just trying to get into the point. It's going to be contested actually at the last second.
Wow.
Trying to get in to stay alive, and it's going to be Str8 Tilted that comes out on top. They're going to be in the hill, but the players are falling left, right, and center. Widowmaker is going to be the last one alive there. Basically so has to drop back out, and that does mean that Waystation will pick up their second. The comeback is on, and the comeback is most very real right now.
Great work staying in this, especially when your back's against the wall. And there's something about that, Shio, like mentally when you tell yourself this is your last chance, like that's the fight or flight moment that something clicks in people. And it's just like you think differently, you think outside the box. And let's see how long that can last, because that's a very difficult stride to maintain. You can easily lose your balance, get caught off guard. We might be seeing the early premonitions of that balance being lost as the third or fourth and potentially final point of this round is beginning to be collected from the side of Str8 Tilted. They want this win, and they're going to work to get it with halfway toward their final point in King of the Hill here at Livefire.
Yeah, we're going to see it's going to be Hamstar looking to try to get that player on here towards the OS, but is not going to be able to pick that one up. That's 3 players of Str8 Tilted in the area as they're going to be working their way here to the other side of the map where that hill is. I mean, we are back to hill number 1 for the time being. We're going to see Str8 Tilted working their way in towards the back as they're going to be picking off the players here from Waystation. The no-scope's going to come in from Humble. Is not going to make contact, though, and is not going to be able to finish the kill. His teammates might be able to here, but no, Widowmaker is still somehow alive in the back. I don't know how that's the case. We're going to see Zowski is going to be the next one up, trying to toss the nades. Almost goes right off the edge of the map and pulling a Clayster here, but no, ends up staying alive. But at the end of the day, Str8 Tilted is going to pick that one up. They will find their 4th, and that is going...